Hey, Gracefully Growing family. Welcome back to another episode of the Gracefully Growing podcast, where we help you survive school, friendships, family, and life without completely losing your mind. Today, we're talking about something that never seems to go out of style: drama, school drama, hallway drama, group chat drama, social media drama. That she said, that you said, that they said type of drama. If you've ever screenshot a conversation to send to the group chat like, excuse me, rewritten a text response 15 times and still didn't hit send, or try to act like you don't care while you're caring a lot, this episode is for you. Welcome to the Gracefully Growing podcast, where we provide you with real talk, real growth, and real tools to help you thrive in school and in life. I'm Dr. Kemi, educator, author, speaker, gratitude advocate, and mom to the most amazing 13-year-old sunshine. I am so excited that each week you continue to show up as we continue on this journey to explore the 5 key principles that will lead you to a fulfilling life. And what are these 5 key principles? They are gratitude, reflection, affirmations, connections, as well as empathy. If this is your first time here, let's talk right quick. Each week, I break down how to live with intentionality and thrive in this wild journey called teen life using the aforementioned 5 key principles. I need your help. Help me get to my first 1,000 subscribers by clicking that subscribe button. I want you to be sure to like, comment, and share with your friends. All right, let's get ready because today's episode is all about how to handle drama without losing your cool. By the end of this episode, I want you to walk away with knowing why drama grabs your attention so easily. I'm going to teach you how to respond instead of react. And we're going to use the grace framework to protect your peace, your reputation, and your mental health. So grab your notebook, grab your journal, grab some water. You might need a snack. If you do not have a notebook, I want you to open your notes app on your phone so you can take some notes. Or you can purchase the Affirmation Gratitude Journal from Amazon. The link to purchase will be posted in the show notes. Let's get started. First, what's drama? What's even drama? Drama is usually a mix of the following: big emotions, small facts, and a lot of people who don't have all the information, but definitely got some opinions. It can look like a friend leaving you on read after seeing your message, someone jokingly embarrassing you in front of the class, a group chat that slowly becomes a talk about people chat, subtweets, accidental shade on TikTok, social media, or that one person that's posting those mysterious, some people are fake stories. As a teenager, drama feels intense for you. And this is why your brain is still developing, especially the part that controls impulses and decision making. Now, you ain't broken, you're just under construction. Friendships feel huge because they are. Your friends are like your second family. Social media makes everything more public, more permanent, and more peoply. So when drama pops up, it's normal for your heart to feel like it's breaking. It's normal for your heart to race. It's normal for you to want to clap back. It's normal for you to want to tell your side to everybody or shut down completely. But here's the problem. When drama controls your reaction, you can end up saying things you don't mean, posting stuff that you're going to later regret, ruining relationships that actually matter, and stressing yourself out over people who don't even buy you hot Cheetos. So today, we're going to talk about handling that drama with grace so you can stay in control of you. But we will begin with some common drama traps. Before you get into situations, let's call out a few drama traps. The way we sometimes make things worse without realizing it. Number one, the instant clapback. You feel disrespected, you type an essay, you hit send, immediate regret. The screenshot spiral. Instead of talking to the person, you screenshot, send it to 3 friends, break it down like you're a lawyer on a crime show. And now 4 more people are involved. And now the drama now has levels. Because here is the thing, by the time it gets to the third person, they've added their stuff, they've taken things away. And then it becomes this big thing when it shouldn't have become that. The silence stew. You don't say anything, but you replay that situation 200 times in your head and build a whole story. They hate me. They've replaced me. Someone's talking about me. Sometimes nobody even knows you're upset, but you're exhausted. Then there's a public performance. You go into your Instagram story, the TikTok, the Snapchat, or the Facebook and post things like, oh, some people really show their true colors today. I'm done with fake friends. Or a song lyric that's clearly about that one specific person. I've done it. I'm growing. I continue to grow every day. And now the whole world is guessing. And the person you're actually upset with still don't even know what's going on. If you recognize yourself in any of these, welcome to the human race. Now, the point is not to make you feel guilty. The point is to help you get better tools. And this is where the grace framework comes in. I want you to think about the grace framework as your drama survival kit because the gratitude keeps you grounded. The reflection allows you to think. The affirmation protects your mindset. The connection guides your conversation. And the empathy softens your heart. Now we're going to break down each one so that you can actually use this the next time things get messy. Starting with gratitude. With gratitude, I want you to anchor yourself before you react. Gratitude is not about pretending that everything is okay. It is remembering what's still good so you don't let one situation define your whole day. When drama hits, your brain screams, everything is terrible. My life is over. I'm never talking to them again. Gratitude whispers, pause. You still have people who love you. You still have good things happening. This one moment doesn't erase everything. Here's why gratitude matters in drama. It stops you from going from 0 to 100 emotionally. It pulls your focus off the problem and into your bigger picture. It makes you less likely to explode or to do something petty. So, your best friend hangs out with a new group and doesn't invite you. You find out on social media. Oh my God, that's the worst way, of course. Your instant reaction is, oh wow, I guess she's replaced me. There, here's your gratitude response. Okay, this hurts, but I'm thankful I do have other friends who check up on me. I'm thankful for my cousin who always listens. I'm thankful for that one friend who texted me earlier this week to ask how I was doing. You're not ignoring your feelings. You're just not letting them run wild. So I want you to try this gratitude script. Right now, I feel hurt and left out, but I'm grateful that I'm not alone in life. I have people who love me, I have strengths, and I have options in how I respond. Even saying one thing you're grateful for slows down the drama tornado. So let me give you a quick gratitude exercise. The next time drama starts, mentally list 3 things you're grateful for before you text, post, or speak. If you can't think of anything, start with, I'm grateful I can even learn from this. or I'm grateful I get another chance to handle things better than the last time. Let's talk about reflection. Reflection allows you to think before you react. Reflection is about asking yourself questions before you do something you cannot undo. Because here's the thing, drama wants you to respond fast, hurt back, prove your side. Reflection says, hold up, let's check what's actually true first. Here are some reflection questions for when drama happens. Start with, what actually happened? Not what I think happened. What did I say or do? What am I assuming about their thoughts, motives, or feelings? What am I feeling right now? Am I angry? Am I embarrassed, jealous, hurt? Naming that feeling helps you to calm it. I did an episode about this, and it's called Name It to Tame It. Naming the feeling allows you to calm that feeling. Is there another way for me to say this? Could they have been joking? It's a bad joke, but could they have been joking? Could they be going through something themselves? Could this be a miscommunication? If I react how I want to right now, will I be proud of my reaction tomorrow? These are the questions I want you to ask yourself. These are the reflection questions that allow you to take an accountability for your piece of what is going on. So let's say a friend doesn't like a post that you made on social media, but this friend is liking everyone else's post. You may start to think, oh, she's mad at me, she's petty. I know it. But in reflection, think maybe she really didn't like what you posted. Or maybe she didn't see it. Listen, these algorithms, they do crazy stuff. Or she might have gotten off of social media right after she liked all those other posts. I don't know. But you got to give people the benefit of the doubt. I tell most young people, always assume good intentions. So here's a reflection script for you. Okay, I feel embarrassed and ignored. That's real, but I don't actually know the full story yet. So before I start a fight, let me breathe, think about what I know, and maybe ask a calm question instead of launching a whole war. I want you to use this sentence. What else could be true here besides my first story? That one question can save your friendship. Let's talk about affirmation. Affirmation allows you to protect your mindset. Affirmations are the words that you say to yourself on purpose, with purpose, so drama doesn't decide your worth. When something happens, it's easy to start lying to yourself and saying things to yourself like, I'm annoying. No one really likes me. I'm always the problem. Affirmations help you to respond with truth instead of insecurity. Because let me tell you something, them insecurities be speaking loud and they will be wrong. Affirmations remind you that you can make mistakes and still be a good person. It reminds you that someone being mad at you doesn't erase your value and that you don't have to prove yourself in every argument. For example, you and your friends get into an argument and your friend says something like, you're always doing too much. That's why people don't like you. Ouch, that hurt. Your instant inner negative voice might say, maybe they're right. I am too much and I need to be quieter. Here's your affirmation response. I can be expressive and still be loved. I am allowed to have a voice. I am learning how to communicate better, but I am not too much. And I am worthy of respect. Here are some other affirmations you can use in drama. I can stay calm and still be strong. I don't have to attend every argument I am invited to. One person's opinion does not define me. I can own my mistakes without destroying myself. My peace is more important than being right. If you are listening to me right now, I want you to say this with me. Yes, out loud. I don't care if you're in your room or in your car. My value does not shrink just because someone doesn't see it. I can choose peace over pettiness. I can handle drama with grace. Repeat that whenever your brain starts dragging you. Let's move on to connections. Connections is where you handle drama directly and respectfully. Connections is all about how you communicate with people, especially when things are tense. Because here's the thing. Drama loves triangles. You, them, and someone else. Drama loves talking about people instead of to them. Drama loves group chats where everything gets worse. But connection says if it's about them, talk to them. Listen, if you are talking to everybody else, but the person you have an issue with, that is what drama likes. Healthy connections help you to decide one, if it's worth a conversation. So think, is this a pattern for this individual or a one-time thing? Are you genuinely hurt or just mildly annoyed? Will you care about this in 2 weeks? Two, connections allow you to choose the right time and place. It's not in front of an audience. It's not over a public story or a public post. If possible, it should be in person or a private direct message or a phone call to that person. Number three, use I statements instead of you attacks, instead of you're fake and petty. Try this. I felt hurt when I saw that post, and it seemed like it was about me. Number four, be clear about what you want. Do you want an apology, clarification, to set a boundary, to fix a relationship? Be clear about what you want and communicate that clearly. So, let me give you an example. Hey, can I talk to you about something real quick? When you made that joke about my outfit in class in front of everybody, I felt embarrassed. I don't know if you meant to hurt my feelings, but it did, and I wanted you to know. Remember, you're talking to the person directly. You're not calling other people to share what happened. Now, here's a best case scenario type response. Oh, wow. I didn't realize it came out like that. I'm sorry. I was just trying to be funny. Notice you talk directly to them. You shared your feelings. You gave them a chance to respond. No subtweets, no screenshots, just great energy. Now, I talked about a best case scenario. So what if the person doesn't respond the way you intended for them to respond, like they don't respond well? Sometimes you've done everything respectfully and calmly, and they still are defensive. They gaslight you by telling you you're overreacting, or they flip it on you. That's when you have to remember this. You're responsible for your part, not their reaction. Your job is to tell them. So you can say something like, I'm not trying to argue with you. I just wanted to share how I felt. Or if you don't want to talk about it, that's okay. But I needed to be honest with you about how I felt. Then you adjust how close you are to them going forward. You adjust your access or their access to you going forward. Because that's part of doing what? Protecting your peace. Let's talk about empathy. Empathy is you feeling with people, not against them. Empathy is trying to understand how someone else might be feeling even if you don't agree with what they did. Let me tell you what empathy is not. It is not letting people walk all over you. It is not saying that what they did to you was okay. It means I still see you as a human with feelings, even when you are as wrong as two left feet. Here's why empathy is important. It stops you from making people the villain in your head. It helps you to respond more calmly, and it makes it easier to forgive or move on, even if you don't stay close. Let's say, for example, your friend snaps at you and says something rude, and you later find out that they're dealing with a family issue, they're stressed about their grades, or they're struggling with their own self-esteem. Does that mean that you excuse their behavior? Oh, absolutely not. Does it help you to understand? Yes. So you might ask, you might think that wasn't okay, but they might be hurting too. I can set a boundary and still see their pain. Here are some phrases that you can use. I ain't like what you did, but I know you're going through a lot. I hear that you're feeling left out too. I get that you were trying to be funny and it just landed wrong. Let's talk about self-empathy. Drama also calls for you to have empathy towards yourself. You can say something like, I am not proud of how I reacted, but I am learning. I said something I regret, and I'm allowed to apologize and grow. I was triggered because of past experiences. I can work on that. Empathy keeps your heart soft, not gullible, just soft enough to not become bitter. So let's put it all together. I'm going to give you a scenario, and then we're going to walk through that scenario using the GRACE framework. You find out that your close friends made a group chat without you. Someone accidentally shows you their phone and you see that group chat. Instantly, you're going to feel hurt. You're going to feel anger, embarrassment, even rage. Step one, gratitude. You feel hurt right now, but be grateful that you even know that this is happening so you can decide what to do. Be grateful for the people in your life who do treat you well. Be grateful that you care enough about yourself to handle it in a healthy way. Reflection. Here is the fact. They made a group chat without you. Here's a question I want you to ask yourself. Is it always about me? Could it be for something specific that does not include or involve me? Think. Has there been tension between you and your friend lately? What else could be true? Maybe your friends felt a certain way and didn't know how to tell you. Let's talk about affirmation. Here's what you want to remind yourself. Remind yourself that you are not disposable. Even if some people don't want you around, you are still worthy of respect and real friendship. And you can handle this maturely, and you don't have to blast them or embarrass yourself online. Step number 4, connection. You decide to talk to one of the friends you trust the most. And you say something like, hey, I saw something by accident and it's been bothering me. I noticed that there's a group chat with everyone in our friend group except me. I'm not trying to start any drama, but it made me feel really left out. Can you help me understand what's going on? Giving people an opportunity to let you know what's happening. Empathy. As your friend explains, I want you to listen. Maybe they say they felt judged by you sometimes. Maybe they made a mistake and didn't think it through. Maybe it still hurts, but you can see why they did it. And so you respond. I get that you felt some type of way. I wish you would have told me instead of cutting me out. I'm willing to work on things, but I also need to feel respected. That's how you handle drama with grace. Here's some extra tips for you. You can take a no text break. If you're heated, give yourself between 10 to 30 minutes before you respond. Have a drama-free friend. Have one friend who helps you calm down. They don't hype you up. If your friend always says, ooh, text them this, and it's always petty, that's not the peace friend. That's not the drama-free friend. Often in my friend group, I'm the drama-free friend. Find yourself or me in your friend group. Now, know your non-negotiables. That's number 3. Know your non-negotiables. Decide on your lines. I don't do name calling. I don't expose private secrets. I don't post about people online. Those are also my non-negotiables. Y'all, I am allergic to drama. I don't like drama. I don't do drama. I avoid drama. Y'all hear me? You got to be willing to let some things slide. That's number 4. Because not everything deserves your full emotional energy. Some things you just got to let them roll off your back, roll your eyes, and keep on moving. Not everything deserves an emotional response from you. Stop letting people steal your joy and your peace with foolishness. All right, so here's your challenge for this week. I want you to pick one area of drama in your life right now. It could be with a friend, a classmate, a teammate, or something that happened online. I want you to apply at least 2 letters of grace to it. You can start with gratitude, reflection, affirmation, connections, empathy. I want you to apply 2 of the grace framework to it. I want you to journal about it. And in your journaling, I want you to write down what happened. How did you want to react? What did you actually do using grace? And how did it make you feel? For bonus points, create your own drama response affirmation and say it every morning for a week. Oh, this one was a bit heavy, wasn't it? Because let me tell you something. Drama does not go away. Just because you grow up does not mean drama goes away. Drama follows. Your job is to know how to handle the drama with grace. So, if this episode helped you, please do me a favor. I want you to share it with a friend who stays accidentally caught up in drama consistently. Screenshot this episode and tag me so I can cheer you on. And don't forget to follow or subscribe so you don't miss future episodes of the Gracefully Growing podcast. Remember, drama is loud, peace is quiet. However, you get to choose which one leads your life. You are worthy of calm, healthy friendships and a peaceful mind. And you don't have to be perfect. You just have to keep growing with grace. I am so proud of you. And I'll talk to you on the next episode. So until next time, stay growing, stay graceful, and remember, you got this. And that's a wrap for today's episode of Gracefully Growing. Thank you so much for tuning in and growing with me. Remember, living with grace means showing gratitude, taking the time for reflection, speaking powerful affirmations, building strong connections, and practicing daily empathy with yourself and others. If today's episode gave you something to think about, inspired you, or made you smile, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe so you never miss an episode. You can also download today's free resource in the show notes and join our Gracefully Growing community on social media for more tools, encouragement, and real talk. Until next time, keep showing up for yourself, keep growing, and most of all, keep living with grace. I am Dr. Kemi. See you next week.